everyone, and welcome to The Expanse. I'm going to talk some breaking news here that was just released from Entertainment Weekly magazine. Now, you all know that I did a video as far as a recent photo op that the stars from the upcoming Infinity Wars had did with the Entertainment Weekly magazine. They did a photo art spread that was pretty spectacular, showing various characters in full uniform, and it was all done very well, and it looked pretty amazing. Well, out of that same interview and photo op spread, uh, Josh Brolin had some breaking news, and Entertainment recently revealed that the Thanos actor has seen, I'm sorry, a 30-minute preview of the upcoming Infinity War movie. His response? It's awesome. Okay, a lot of fans have been having concerns over all the characters that are going to be aligned over the course of the two movies. I hear it's going to be upwards to 70 characters spread out across both films. And a lot of people have voiced concerns that the movie may become convoluted. It may become disjointed because you have so many different characters, and they're going to be spread apart, as I stated earlier as well. So a lot of people are having concerns that this may be a disjointed mess. And Brolin, Josh Brolin himself, also voiced the same concerns. But he said after seeing everything done, he said he was amazed at how the Russos somehow seemed to make it all work. Now, speaking to Flicker and Myth, Brolin also said that he was, when he saw the 30-minute preview, he called it absolutely amazing. Now, although it's common for an actor to say good things about a movie that they're, or movie or project that they're basically in or associated with, Marvel, it seems like, appears to be trying to go another course now when it comes to the antagonists in their movies or the villains in their movies. And the way Brolin explained it to Flicker and Myth, he said that Marvel appears to be trying to make Thanos something more than a power-greedy madman wanting to rule the entire universe. And I've also remembered what Brolin has said in the past, that playing Thanos was very emotional and very exhausting for him. So they must be trying to take Thanos to a completely different type of arc that they have done in previous Marvel movies. And you have to give them a lot of credit for this as well, because it seems like Marvel has been trying to do that. They've been trying to add more layers and trying to flesh out their villains more, it seems, because that was one of the major problems with the Marvel films up until relatively recently. That the heroes did well, the movies were excellent, the stories were great, but the villains were a little subpar. And going back over let's say the last 4, soon to be 5 upcoming Marvel movies, we saw, again, Marvel's appearing to be trying to add more layers and trying to flesh out their villains a lot more in a more colorful way where they can be more inclusive without taking away from the hero itself or the protagonist. So we saw that first being displayed in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 with Ego, how they tried to show a backstory on him and give some indications as to why he was motivated to do this or that. We saw it elevated even further in Thor Ragnarok with Hela. And although I do believe that they made a mistake with Hela, because they could have done even more. They had her, Odin had her in a position where she was basically used to break in case of an emergency, where her history, everything that she helped Odin accomplish, everything was basically rewritten, and she was basically written out of history, and everything that she had done to allow Odin to achieve this status. And then she was imprisoned and written out of history. But it gave some depth to Hela, and it gave some sense to her motivation for wanting to do the things that she wanted to do, and she was also a better villain. So we looked at Ego first. Hela was also a better villain in the scheme of overall Marvel villains. We saw it evolve even more with the Vulture, excuse me, and Spider-Man: Homecoming. They gave a sense to his motivation. He was just a regular guy trying to provide and do like each of us are trying to do for our families, and circumstances dictated that he do what he had to do. And although he did things in a menacing way, he was kind of relatable as well. And it all hit the apex when we saw a Killmonger in the recent Black Panther film. And although this guy was maniacal, homicidal, psychotic, psychopathic, he, with all of those flaws, they still made a way where the audiences could touch base with him and get an idea of his motivation and what shaped him to be the type of person that he was. So I think that's great. And Marvel's trying to fix the one flaw that a lot of their moviegoers have voiced complaints about. And it's good because it shows, for one thing, that Marvel, the executives of Marvel, Kevin Feige, and they have their ear to the ground. They are actually listening to what the audience is saying about their movies, ways that they can better improve it, ways that they can enhance things further. And I believe that this is a very good move for Marvel to do. So again, Josh Brolin seen a 30-minute preview of the Infinity War movie, and he called it absolutely, it was amazing. So what do you think? Okay, I just wanted to break that recent information that was just given online, and I wanted to address that to my subscribers and people who listen to the channel. And thanks again for listening. If you've liked the content that you've heard, please like, please share, and please subscribe. And this was The Expanse, and let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm going to give a link where I can be contacted. Thank you very much once again, and thanks for checking out The Expanse.